Pardon me, friend. May I leave my seat for a second and come over and see you?
What?
I'm just asking, may I come over and see you?
Of course, but why not?
I was just wondering if my position is expressive enough. Or maybe it would be better if I were to raise my cup a little higher. Wait, excuse me, where is my house? And pardon the candid question, but where am I? You've only painted the forest.
Yes, my friend. I've wanted to paint the forest landscape for so long. And your wonderful house doesn't aesthetically fit into the composition.
Excuse me, but it isn't true. As a painter, you should reflect life, but you produce lies.
There's nothing I should do.
You can't just pretend it's not there. That's my house.
I tell you again, I like this forest. There's lots of things in life I like, but it's impossible to fit them in the picture. Your house is lovely, but let's leave it for another time.
That's illogical. Why is it impossible? My house fits right there in reality, so put it in the painting, maestro. Or do you think you're too good for reality?
I've painted my reality. Please go ahead. Paint a picture if you think yours is so much better.
There is only one reality. Just one. Some do not appreciate its beauty. I'm sorry to see that you're one of them. This isn't so hard. Let's see. No personal interpretation. To be a realist is a true talent. Wretched bush. It blocks the hammock. Should I paint the bush instead of the hammock? No, I should definitely put in the hammock. It's very beautiful. What to do? Not paint the bush as if it doesn't exist? No, of course not. To leave it out wouldn't get us anywhere. It wouldn't be realistic. Well, there we go. The composition is good, and there are absolutely no conflicts with reality. Wake up! Wake up, Colin! It's time to open your eyes. The light of a new day is rising. It will illuminate the darkness of your foolish fantasies.
What time is it?
The right time to be a realist. My friend, I'm beginning to think that the fates have sent you to me for a reason. You need someone to open your talent to new horizons. Compare my work to nature. It's perfect. My goodness. When did this creek get here? Believe me, my friend, it wasn't here. I'll fix this nuisance right now.
No!
This ridiculous fire should be removed immediately before it ruins my entire composition. This reality is very harsh. I've captured it all. This is precisely the great essence of a true and exact depiction of life. When neither the forest nor my house exist, they will remain on the canvas. And when the viewer gazes upon my picture, he or she will appreciate my artistic sincerity, because there is nothing with which to compare it now.
And what about this? What's this?
That's the hammock.
Ah. And what's this?
Where? Oh, that's, I don't remember. It's a bush! I saw it!
It's a bush!
Oh, so that I could see the hammock!
Masquerade? What's the point of a masquerade? Who thought this one up? I could see if we were criminals, then we'd have to hide our faces. Wow, that actually looks pretty good now that I see it on. I guess it wouldn't hurt to see what everyone else is coming up with. Ow! Ow!
I'm telling you, no one's gonna know who we are in these robot costumes. They're gonna think we're being invaded by aliens or something. They'll all be terrified. But then, Crash, Chico, well, I'll be. You in first place for those costumes. Chico, really? Do you know how much time I spent making that?
I don't think this is the right costume for me.
Just be patient. You need to bond with it. Hey, listen. We should go and spy on the other costumes so we can see how much better ours are.
But I can't wear a rabbit costume because the minute Crash shows up, we'll have rabbits everywhere. It'll confuse everybody.
That's the whole point, Barry. Crash is going to show up wearing an entirely different costume. It wouldn't make sense for him to go as a rabbit.
Even so, don't you think I should be a football player or a lumberjack? A rabbit's just a little too cute and fuzzy.
You're going to fool everyone. They're going to say, "Aw, he looks like a real rabbit. Taco, how do you do it?" At least you're not dressing up as an alien. That's the most overdone costume ever. Plus, then you'd have to spend the entire night explaining to everyone what you're supposed to be.
I was just wondering, how are people going to know that I'm an alien?
Well, I guess you could always hold a sign. That'd do it, right?
Well, then what's the point in having costumes in the first place if we have to hold signs saying Alien 1 and Alien 2?
Yes! I figured it out! The best idea ever! We'll go as Taco and Barry, and let them go as me! Our costumes will be epic! We'll look more like the two of them than they do! Every hair in place! So, how's your costume fit? All right?
Oh, I guess it's fine.
There, that's perfect now.
It's a bit awkward. Wasn't the whole idea that our costumes would look really good? Oh, I mean, Barry's my friend, but this isn't an attractive costume. I just think that maybe we could find something prettier.
I've got it! I know what I'm going to be! I've got it! I've got it!
So what are you gonna be? Did you decide?
Oh, I've decided all right. And here we are. Perfect.
You're making me go as a demented bunny rabbit, then whip that out for yourself? That's professional quality. Yeah, you definitely got the better end of the stick.
I'm not making you do anything. Go find your own costume. But I'm ready to go. Almost there. Just wait till they see us.
I can't wait to see their faces.
Oink, oink.
Oink, oink.
Well, there's an original idea. That's a lovely shade of nail polish.
This is just like a dream I had once.
That's a lovely shade of nail polish. Bring water. Wally! Wally! What's wrong with you?
I'm fine. Just a little warm. This costume is great, but the fabric doesn't really breathe that well.
Great costumes, everybody!
Okay, not bad. You're getting there. Focus on your upper range. That should help you stay on pitch. Be one with the music. La,
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 la. That is considerably more than enough for today. Now, Wally, mastering the law has turned out to be more difficult than we expected. But don't worry, we'll get there eventually, just not today.
Well, seeing as it's so hard, maybe we need more practice?
Not today.
But maybe...
It's imperative to give the voice a rest. And the ears might need it too.
I've lost my voice. Help! I'm trapped in the well! Someone help! Please help!
3 more buckets, and we'll have enough water to call it a day.
It won't budge. This'll be a long day.
Not if we work together. Something's not right. It's never been this heavy before.
Did you hear something?
Hello? Is anyone down there?
me! Please get me out!
You hear that? Something's in there.
Can't be. Or it's a water sprite. Give it back! We want that bucket! We want it back!
Or else! Yeah! We sure scared it, right? I think we scared it.
Save me from the ghosts!
I don't think so. I think it's angry.
In that case, we need to get on its good side. Offer a gift. Maybe it's hungry.
I've got it! We'll give it lots of apples. Just one more. That should be enough. Yeah.
It probably doesn't like apples.
Maybe he'd prefer hedgehogs. I'm just kidding.
Hello there. Does the well have water?
Whew, what a relief. You scared us.
In there, a water sprite.
Water sprite. Not so scientific. Most likely, my superstitious friends, you have witnessed some kind of rare natural phenomenon. How very interesting. Now, it could be that it's the rushing of groundwater, or perhaps a shift in the Earth's crust. Would you bring me a lamp for further investigation, please?
There's a jam! Oh, another jam!
What? Bravissimo! Magnificent law! Bravissimo! It turned out to be much more difficult than we expected, but we got there eventually. Eventually.
He does look like a water sprite. What do you know?
Looks like Wally to me.
It's been a remarkable night. We absolutely have to catch that water sprite. Otherwise, no one will believe us.
Come on, come on, come on! Catch him, catch him, catch him!
Hurry!
Catch him!
I was thinking yellow.
No, pink! It should be pink!
Chico isn't a girl. Why would he want a pink weather vane? It should be painted solid orange, like a carrot.
Ew! Nobody has painted anything orange since, like, forever!
Yellow, then.
Why yellow, anyway?
I don't know. I can't think of a reason. But yellow is the best color.
Pink!
Carrot orange!
Yellow!
Haven't you ever heard?
Carrot
Yellow is the color of the sun.
Carrot orange!
Big yellow
Stop!
arrow in the sky.
Chico! What color do you want your weather vane to be?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Chico, this is your weather vane. The only opinion that matters up here is yours. You do have an opinion, don't you? Chico, everybody has to have an opinion whether you like it or not.
Why is that?
They just do! Maybe it's because you lack, like, self-confidence, huh? That's it. You are not sure of yourself. That's why you have no opinion on your opinions. We gotta build your confidence like a sandcastle by giving you compliments and telling you things like, you're smart and nice. Chico, did you know you're smart and really nice? Trust me. You know what you are? You're what's it called?
Collector?
Don't interrupt me when I'm complimenting you! Oh, what is that word? Wait! Wally is a poet. He can write down nice things to say about you, and then we can just read from the paper.
I have written a tribute for you that's so glowing you'll need sunglasses. Believe me, nobody has been praised like this before.
Ducko?
Okay, let's see. You shine just like the morning sun. You are the very best, the only one. Blah, 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 blah. It's a bit too pompous for my taste, really. It's rather over the top. I mean, there's just no soul in it.
There's just no soul in it. Can you add soul?
Roses are, violets are. Oh. Ah! This here is a tribute loaded with soul. It has more heart than a box of Valentine's Day candy. It's the finest tribute I've ever written. And I don't really care what anyone else thinks. It's a masterpiece. Huh?
Ew! Are you kidding me? It's like something a girl writes to her bestie. Man up already.
Do you have any idea exactly what it is that you want?
Maybe a little more masculinity?
My closet has a stronger personality than you do. I'd rather write sonnets for it. My closet causes me no pain. What I put in, it still contains. It never talks back or complains.
You okay?
Somehow I don't think that all this praise for me has really changed anything.
Don't you worry. As soon as you decide on a color, we'll make you a new weather vane. I'll paint this one orange like a carrot and just
I'm
put it
not
on
like a
my
dresser.
house, okay?
I'm more like
Now, if I could
a weather
just
vane.
pull it
Just like me, it doesn't have an opinion either. And so it just turns whichever way the wind blows.
I got it! I know why I wanted to paint the vein yellow. Yellow is the very color of instability. The vein constantly changes its direction. Its color must be of change and betrayal.
Leave me alone. Have I ever betrayed any of you?
What's wrong with him?
Here, read this.
Chico is a fool?
Oops, no, read the other side.
Chico is my very best friend. We'll be together till the end.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know. Something is still missing.
Maybe it could use...
What's missing? There is nothing missing.
Well, I don't know, but it's way too simple. Where's the, masculinity?
What are you talking about?
Well, maybe you don't have your own opinion, but you're usually the only one here who listens.
Still needs to be painted pink, but masculine
definition of some sort of...
masculine. After all, it takes a strong man to wear pink. So he's way down there in the well. He has no voice, he can't shout, he can't talk, and he's freezing. And the people up top think that he's some water spirit. So they throw apples to him thinking it'll bring them more water. The first apple misses him, but the second and third, they hit him right on the noggin. Hey, gardener, I am talking to you. Answer me! Are you deaf?
Yeah, the apples, I heard you. So what? I have a garden to tend here. Huh?
All you care about is gardening. I mean, just imagine. What if you were the one who fell in that well? You try to shout like you have no voice. So then you try to climb the walls. You make it nearly to the top, and then you slip.
Huh?
You lay there. It's cold, buried in apples. You think that it's all over for you. You look up. You see a light. You think it's the light at the end of the tunnel. But it's really just a light bulb that the people up top lowered into the well to see what was really going on. The light is coming towards you. Closer. Closer. You can almost touch it. And then you get a great big electric shock!
No, 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 no,
What do you think this is, a circus act? Someone help him!
That's right! And then Rosa jumps up and shouts like this. Ah!
And then Barry takes a step backwards, and the rake hits in the back of his head. Ba-boom! And then he takes a step forward onto the other rake. Ba-boom! He takes a step back again. Boom! He steps forward. Boom! He steps back
You
again.
crazy
Boom!
kids.
He steps forward.
It's true. That's how it
I
happened.
don't believe it. I don't believe my friend Barry was such a klutz, and that he would step on the same rake over and over and over again. The world is not as simple as you might think, my young friends. Let's take Rosa, for instance. So carefree.
And just what do you mean by carefree?
I mean, it's good. You're just walking along, humming a little song, and don't see the danger hidden in the grass. You don't see it, but Barry does. Just then, he sees that Rosa is about to accidentally step on the rake hidden in the tall grass. He realizes that he is able to save her, but only if he steps on the rake himself. And so, he does it. He steps on it. Chico, you're just not getting the point at all. You're acting like a fool. I need a real hero. Am I clear? A hero!
My friend, I understand what happened now. You were sacrificing yourself for someone else. You're amazing.
So what you're saying here is that Barry's a hero, and that I'm just carefree? A fool who's not cool?
I'm so impressed. It's amazing how you connected all the dots to figure out exactly what happened. But there's never a guarantee that those around us will understand our true intentions. Everyone sees things so differently. We're so lucky to have such a remarkable behavior analyst as you. It's so rare. How can we make sure that everybody understands exactly what we mean?
It's all in your expressions, old chap. That's right, expressions. If you're going to laugh, then laugh so that people will hear you miles away. Now, if you think that the moment is tragic and you feel like you need to shed a tear...
Is everything all right?
You have to do it so no one has any doubts as to what your true intentions are.
That's very interesting. But what if I'm doing something that I consider to be really smart, but everyone else around me refuses to acknowledge it?
It's quite simple, actually. First, lower your brows, then you squint your eyes like this, you smile ambiguously, and proceed to condescendingly shake your head back and forth ever so slowly.
But what if you realize that in reality what you're doing is something stupid, but you don't want everybody to catch on?
Do the exact same thing, except add a stupid smile to your face.
That's
Wow.
cool.
It's got
What
potential.
am I doing now?
Oh, you're up to no good.
That's right. And now?
You're being greedy.
That's right.
We can read you like a book, my friend. Communicating with you is a pleasure.
Okay, see if you can guess what I'm doing now.
Hey, guys, what happened to me?
The carefree Rosa was walking and didn't see the danger.
But you saw it and threw yourself on the rake.
The creation of a great work of art is a combination of many different factors. In order to get the creative juices flowing, an artist must work in the proper environment, preferably one with adequate lighting, pleasing temperatures, and most importantly, plenty of quiet. When all these factors are in place, then an artist is free to toil and dream, wander and wonder, and ultimately create a masterpiece.
End of part 1.
Wally! Hey, Wally!
Crash and I were playing catch, and he threw the last pitch a bit too high, and I tried to grab it, but it went over the fence, and I couldn't.
You okay, Wally?
My poems.
What's that?
I think he wants us to preserve his poems. I promise you, I won't let them forget, Wally.
It's gone. I had it, but the inspiration is gone. If only I could remember. The muse is gone. I have no hope. No hope.
Why?
You idiot. Inspiration is rare. It doesn't just drop from the sky.
It doesn't, huh?
In order to write a perfect poem, one must create the perfect atmosphere. Only then may inspiration reveal itself. I'd nearly found the perfect word. And then your dumb ball came and knocked it right out of my brain.
Don't worry, Wally. We'll take care of everything. Get comfy. Here's some paper. Everything's perfect.
Nope, it's not. Before you came, there was a honeybee buzzing in those bushes.
Voila!
Ye gods, is this really happening?
Okay, cut. Wally, I think I got it. You need atmosphere. And that means I'm your bunny. Hey, Chico, help me out here, will ya?
How do we start, Wally?
Writing requires concentration. I'd like some quiet, please. Hello? Oh, now that certainly is quiet, isn't it? Maybe too quiet.
Okay.
Perhaps I'll feel cooler in the shade. No good. I just can't write outside. Inside would be better. Maybe a little too cramped. I think I have claustrophobia. I'm a little precarious up here. Too damp. Too hot.
Come on, Wally. Don't give up. You just can't. You're a genius. When I hear your poems, oh, I get shivers just thinking about how you make good words.
Thank you, my good friend, but I'm afraid those days are gone. I once composed a lyric a day, but now my days are futile, empty, and hopeless. Oh, muse, return again. Oh, beauty.
Man, what a bummer.
Hey, fellas, what's going on?
Well, Barry, it's kind of a long story. This morning, Wally was out writing one of his poems when this joker over here missed a fly ball and it hit poor Wally.
And that's when we damaged his muse.
Oh, don't you worry, Wally. As a fellow artist myself, I know just the thing you need. Everybody, come on, come on! Hey!
Quiet! I've got nothing.
No!
Oh, I'm finished. Doomed! I am not a poet. I am a spurious fraud!
Wally, slow down!
Don't talk like that, Wally. It's not true.
I can't go on any longer. Life means nothing to me. Nothing! Oh, pale moon, you mock me, for you do not enter my pen, but only my heart.
That sure is poetic.
Yeah, Wally, that's great.
Penetrating.
Yeah.
Au revoir, mon ami.
Wally!
Lo, the moon there shining. Lo, the glow. So calm. Water that reflects as a mirror the night. See the moon dancing in the waves. Your loneliness is mine to share. What do you think?
The ending's a downer.
No, it isn't. It is a poem, and it tells the truth, not just some sentimental drivel. I am a poet once again, a real poet. My muse has returned. She has returned to inspire me. Of course, a genius is never uninspired for very long.
Poetry exhausts me. Let's go home.
On the morning of the 18th day of the month of December, we awoke to discover that a great deal of snow had fallen during the night, which was a cause for much joy and celebration. Friends were singing and dancing in a circle and finding other ways to amuse themselves in the snow. After a long day of fun, it was time for bed. Yes.
These skis aren't as fast as I'd like. Mind if I borrow some ski wax? So, what do we have here, huh? Writing poetry?
My friend, I'm not writing poetry. Rather, I'm narrating. I'm recording history so that in 1,000 years, folks will be able to read this and know about us.
Aren't you a thoughtful crow? Everyone was enjoying some downhill skiing except for... What's that? Except for Wally, who wasn't skiing. Because he was too afraid to even put his on and try? You can't record this because it's not true. I just didn't want to. And everyone was wrong to think I was afraid.
Don't take everything so personally, my friend. There are simply those who fear downhill skiing and those who don't. You've nothing to be ashamed of.
That's easy for you to say. In 1,000 years, all that will be known of me is what you wrote. That long ago, there was some coward named Wally who was afraid of downhill skiing. I demand that you rewrite it now. Let the record show Wally was skiing like everyone else.
I will not mislead future generations.
Just give it here and I'll do it.
No, this is an historical document. You seem to be confusing it with a work of fiction.
I'll write my own history, and mine will be the right one. Thank you for the ski wax. And then, after winning the great battle, Sir Wally rode over to her tent, and the Fairy Rosa thanked him and praised his bravery.
Maybe we should make me a princess, known for my beauty.
Great idea! Later on, I'll rescue you from a dragon or something. But before that, your kingdom should be under attack. Or maybe it should have been captured already. But by whom?
Hey, dudes, let's play!
My castle is under siege by the menacing Crush and Chico.
1,000 years is a long time, and the language could change a lot. Say you wrote Chico is a real friend. Well, in 1,000 years, the word real might mean something totally different. And Chico might mean something even more different. Something naughty. However, if we leave pictures, people will know what we're talking about even 10,000 years from now.
Several thousand years later, a glacial period came that covered the world with ice and snow. Everyone was terribly cold, especially the dinosaurs.
Pin, my dear friend, leave the dinosaurs alone. You've never seen one. Write about you.
But what if posterity only discovers my recording and doesn't discover anyone else's? All they would know would be pin, 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 as if no one else had ever lived. Posterity should also know about the dinosaurs, and they should know about my aunt. She was very stubborn and refused to leave her motherland.
Pardon, do either of you know the spelling of imperialistic?
This is madness. Everyone is writing history and writing it in their own way. If someone in the future does try to make sense of all these random and divergent historical notes, then they will certainly go completely crazy.
First of all, not everyone is writing. Barry, for example, isn't writing.
He's hibernating for the winter right now.
Secondly, they're doing it for selfish reasons.
Clearly, we must select one story to represent us all. Then we revise the others accordingly, or make it known to future generations that the rest are invalid.
Barry's gonna be the first reader. We've got to make sure we get to him first.
Right now, Barry's hibernating. We'll let him sleep on your rug for a week until he wakes up. And then we'll show him our version. And we'll refuse to let him go until he sees it.
And appreciates it.
Stop!
Just a minute!
Hey, you two!
Oh no! Our historic future is in danger!
Get Barry back right now! He's not yours! He belongs to all of us!
Fine, but we get in first!
Fellow historians, that bear is our only reader! The only one!
Don't you think we know that? We're taking him so we can read our history first.
But that isn't fair!
History will be the judge of that!
Stop! Please stop! No! No! You're out of control! Don't worry, I figured it out. A way we can all have our own version of history. Someone will be on duty every day, and that person will record everything that happens during that day. Do you all agree to this?
A stroke of genius!
We agree.
Us too!
Let's all head to my place. We can decide our schedule there.
Let's start recording tomorrow and let Daco go first. We definitely will need to buy a notebook for this.
Where am I now? What happened to my house? The Princess Rosa was trapped in a dungeon for 200 years. How long have I been sleeping? What exactly happened here? Oh!
Several thousand years later, a glacial period came that covered the world with ice and snow.
There had to have been. There's been a disaster, and the history of our civilization is over. I'm the only one left. I'm alone. I must calm down. I need to think. I alone survived. Let's see. I'm still here, and it is my duty to begin a new history. Barry the Bear woke up some 3,000? What year could it be now? I wonder. Guess I better change course. In the beginning, there was only the Word, and the Word was...
My friend, one does not eat purely for instant gratification. There is a whole ritual to it. There's a philosophy behind it as well as an attitude towards life. Tell me what and how you eat and I will tell you who you are.
I don't get it. What's wrong with carrots?
My friend, the problem is not with the carrots. Carrots are pure and innocent. The problem is you. Or rather, the problem lies in the way you have a habit of eating them. You've just dug them up and are about to mindlessly devour them.
I rubbed the dirt off.
And what of that?
I'm hungry. I want to eat.
And what of that?
I like to eat when I'm hungry.
You must fight that impulse. Only wild animals eat that way, digging something up and tossing it down. You are a civilized animal and should understand the art of cooking. Listen closely. In order to prepare just the right dish, the first step, of course, is to select just the right ingredients. No.
Everyone knows this already. Let's skip to the part where we ate them.
The second step, as a rule, is to not only wash the ingredients, but to peel them as well with a sharp blade. You carefully remove the peel, like so. Of course, before you can begin, you must figure out exactly what you want to cook.
Here's the thing I'm struggling to understand. I'll wash and peel them. At that point, why can't I eat them?
Well, when a dish contains an assortment of ingredients, its taste becomes more sophisticated, richer, and yet more incomprehensible. It's crucial that the vegetables not be carelessly thrown into a pile. Our ingredients are the foundation of the dish that we will be creating. Therefore, there must be symmetry as well as balance. For example, red carrots go quite well with a ripe yellow pineapple, a crispy green cucumber, just a hint of overripe orange, pumpkin pulp, and, last but not least, a drizzle of amber honey. Plums? We don't need any of those. In most cases, ingredients should be cut up into small pieces, making them not only convenient for eating, but also, and perhaps more importantly, appealing to the eye. As you can see, our ingredients are now marinating in the delicious juice from our freshly cut vegetables.
Yeah, it looks delicious. Let's eat already.
The next step, of course, is the application of heat. There are many options to choose from. One could boil or fry, one could use dry heat or bake, and those more skilled could even saute. Normally, it depends on the cookware generously provided by our sponsor. Oh, we're in luck today. As you can see, we could fry or we could boil, and with this and my skills, we could even saute. And your luck doesn't end there, for I'm going to share one of my secrets. If you cook something over low heat, it will cook rather slowly. And on high heat, it cooks quickly. There's no point in sitting here while the food cooks, so let's go out and walk up an appetite.
Mine's already been walked up. We waited long enough. Let's eat now.
You've been inside breathing in cooking fumes too long, my friend. Now you need to
What are you
breathe in some
talking
fresh
about?
air.
What oxygen?
Fill your
What
lungs with
air?
oxygen
Don't
so that
tell
you
me
can
you're
work
gonna
up a
feed us
healthy and hearty
air.
appetite. Salt is everything. Success in cooking requires using just the right amount. It's actually sugar. It'll be fine. And now, presenting the feast. Knowing how to serve is also important. A dish should not only taste delicious, it should also look delicious and be presented in an inviting manner.
Hey, do you mind? Can I have this? Because
Well, in my opinion, something seems to be missing. Maybe a sauce or something.
It's an appetite. All one needs to appreciate cooking is an all-consuming appetite. Are you gonna eat that?
My friend, it's nerves. Your nerves. You can't get so stressed out over it. You'll worry yourself sick.
Half a year's worth of experiments.
Your experiments are not what's important. What's the point of worrying about it? If you don't discover some new molecule, someone else will discover it for you and send it to you in the mail. But if something were to happen to your nerves, no one will come up to you and say, "Hey, I found some old nerves in the garage next to the weed whacker. You can have them."
Oh, how could I have mixed up the data?
Enough! No more talk of data. I'll just give you some medicine for your stress, and you'll be as good as new before you know it. Oh, no, better yet, I'll give you some soothing herbal tea. Ha!
Watching the
what was that?
rays of the majestic sunset. We stood as one upon the riverbank.
On second thought, the best thing for frayed nerves is music. I'll sign you up for some music therapy sessions. Every day for 3 hours. Carlin will play music that will calm you down.
Me? I don't even know where to begin. Trying to find the right song to snap you out of your frazzled state is like trying to find a haystack in a mountain of needles. Okay, this is gonna be tougher than I thought. How about a little soul? Evening, cornfield, tiny lights, the long and bending byway. My heart cries out from the pain, and my soul's in disarray. Feeling better? You remember our parting with a bittersweet smile, and recall things so dear and so far away. The clacking of wheels as they roll on for miles. looking so pensively?
How could I have mixed up the data?
Looking so pensively up at the Milky Way. All around me, it's foggy and sad. My path is so dreary and bleak. And my past seems to me like a dream that makes my heart heavy and weak. Doco, are you feeling better? You're really feeling better?
He completely exhausted himself while trying to make you feel better.
He's a great artist, a true master.
Enough! No more therapy. I'll just give you some medicine and... Oh, that's funny. I'm all out. Daco? Daco, where'd you go?
When you reach out with your warm smile, you touch my heart. My friend, it's true. The sky is filled with fantastic colors.
Stop! That's enough! You are giving my headache a headache. My guitar. Night is bright. Moonlight shines on the soft flowing stream. And the waves glow below with a silvery gleam. Woods are dark on the trees, emerald leaves, silence falls. Not a note can be heard.
Have you gone insane or what? Do you even know what time it is? And anyway, I've told you both, no more singing. I'll just give you some medicine and then,
Oh, my friend.
go to
My
bed.
dear friend.
Sleep for
On this
10
night
hours
by
a
the
day.
moon,
Sleep
with that
and calm down those
love in
frazzled
my heart,
nerves.
I'm remembering you on this night by the moon, somewhere far, far away. Oh, my friend,
my friend.
my dear friend,
My dear friend,
please remember me too.
Rosa got up early in the morning. She did all the household chores, managed to read a book, water the flowers, and even write a meaningful haiku. But once all the chores were done, Rosa began to feel sad.
What should I do now? Crash! What are you doing?
Well, duh, I'm working.
Well, could you use some help or something? Oh, no, he's gone.
Then Rosa watered the flowers for the second time and did the floors.
Oh,
Then she thought a bit and wrote another, though less meaningful haiku.
why am I so unhappy? Crash! So tell me about your work.
Well, I'm a builder. A really good one, specializing in the construction of quality carrot barns, a noble profession.
Profession? Yeah. Oh, that's what I should have. A profession. I'm tired of not doing stuff. What should my profession be?
You need to decide that for yourself. So, good luck with that. I'm busy.
The talk with Crash confused Rosa quite a bit. Now she knew for sure that she needed a profession. She decided to head to Chico's place. Hard turn to starboard. Full speed ahead. Look alive. All hands on deck. Let me double check our coordinates. Excellent.
You feeling all right, Chico?
Leave me alone. I'm thinking
What are you thinking about?
about how good it is to be a sailor.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. The life of a sailor, sailing the ocean blue, playing with dolphins, feeding the seagulls.
Then the sailor will return to his home and ask a poet to describe everything he's seen, done, and felt in a steel-colored volume.
Wonderful! So, how would one go about becoming that poet?
Well, we already have a poet. It's Wally. At this point, the only open jobs are sailor and firefighter.
And maybe pilot.
I think I'll go over to Wally's place. I never knew he had such a wonderful, deep life.
A crawfish and a beetle met one day. A crawfish and a beetle met one day and said, "Who's stronger anyway?" Then they compared their throbbing pincers. Huh? What? Throbbing pincers? Bad. Wrong. Doesn't even rhyme at all. They could compare their tails. No, that's lame. What is up, Rosa?
I'm just observing a real poet.
Fine, but don't disturb me.
I will not bother you. I'm just here to witness a master being brilliant.
Well, can you try and witness it, please, with a less creepy expression? Fine. From the beginning, a crawfish and a beetle met one day and said, "Hey, which one of us is stronger anyway?"
Whose claws will have the final say?
Nonsense. Gobbledygook. That just wouldn't work at all. Know what, then? Write the thing yourself.
I'd love that.
Everyone thinks they're a poet. Well, if it's so easy, write the blankety-blank thing yourself. But when the rhymes won't come, and that blank page just mocks you, then I promise you, Rosa, that you will know despair.
Sounds like fun. A crawfish and a beetle met one day and said, "Which one of us is stronger anyway? Whose claws will have the final say? Just put 'em up. Let's dance. Olé! Yes! I just might be a genius. I'm like the beautiful girl bard Shakespeare. With you. Yahoo! Yes, Near. Hey, Wally! Thank you for teaching me that I'm an incredibly talented poet. This is just wonderful! And now that I've finished my first, I just can't wait to write my next one! Wally, what's the word for when you feel like you can do anything perfectly? Like anything that you want in the whole world?
It's called inspiration. Or so I've read. A crawfish and a beetle met one day and said, "What are we even doing in this poem? This sheep can't write worth a moldy fig!"
As you're all aware already, our annual fun day is coming up. It's time to decide what we should do. We need ideas. Anybody?
It should be something we can do together! Like a flash mob. Wouldn't that be just awesome?
You said mob?
It's just called that. We all do the same dance at the same time.
I think I've seen that on the news. When's the soonest that we can start?
Well, not today, I'm afraid. I'm scheduled down to the minute. I can do tomorrow at any time.
Wait, tomorrow's the last day the calendulas are blooming. I'll be out gathering them until midnight.
Everybody needs to be here, or else the dance won't work out.
Yes, you're right for sure. Then I think we need to choose a director whose job it will be to organize our schedules. And I'm thinking that director should be...
Chico!
Chico's the perfect choice. Just let us know when the schedule's ready.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
It'll be a piece of cake. You just need to be sure everyone's ready to perform in our, the flash mob.
Oh, hi, Carlin. I'm working on the schedule. When's good for you to practice?
Well, let me think. Tomorrow I'm going to the gym, and Wednesday I'm tanning. Thursday is jury duty. Check with me next week, but not before Friday.
Next week is tough for me. I might make it, I might not. I might make it, I might not.
Next week?
I can't do it.
What about Tuesday?
I can do Wednesday.
I'm working on it.
How about Thursday?
Possibly Friday.
I might be late, though.
I have a deadline.
I'm busy.
Not now.
Let's see. So when's our first practice?
Oh, probably not ever. Not this Monday. Not next Tuesday.
Chico, fun day's coming up. And if we don't have this flash mob thing ready to go by then, who are they gonna blame? They're gonna blame you. But Chico, this was your responsibility, don't forget. We counted on you and you let us down.
It's not my fault if nobody cooperates with me.
Make them! You're the boss! They have to do what you tell them to do! And if they take a step out of line, if they don't listen to your orders and directions and commands, be sure to write them up in your notebook, then you'll punish them later.
And how am I punishing them?
Just threaten to write them up and we'll deal with the logistics later. Good morning! Our first dance rehearsal starts in 5 minutes, so you'd better hop to it. You don't want to make Chico angry.
Do you know what time it is? I'm still sleeping.
Yeah, I
Chico,
know.
it's all right. Don't get angry. I'll deal with everyone for you. What do you think you're doing? Do you want Chico to write you up in his notebook?
His what?
People, do not make him angry. I'm warning you. Trust me, you don't want that. You do not want that. Now, line up. Stand tall. Attention. Shall we begin? Ready? Right, left. Lift those knees. Right leg. Keep it up. High kick. Feel the rhythm, people. Feel it. Woo!
Oh, no. Chico took out his notebook. I know. Someone's in for it.
No talking. Straighten up down there, Rosa. Dance harder, Daco. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. We are dancing. La 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 la. La ya da da. Please look alive, guys. Let's see some smiles.
Phenomenal!
Let's
Hooray!
take it home.
Oh, what's up, guys? Good.
I got this. I think that's enough. Thanks for your hard work, everyone. The boss says leave.
I don't want to be the boss.
Chico, don't worry. You're doing just fine. Try and stick it out.
What's the point? They all think I'm some kind of stick in the mud now. I'll always be the boss to them, the fun hater. They won't want me around.
That's crazy talk. Before you know it, they'll be back to thinking of you as the quiet little mousy guy they know and love.
I'll never be that guy again. It's all this flash mob's fault. It's ruined my whole life.
You're overreacting.
Nope.
Yeah?
Crash, if you insist on arguing, then I will write you up in my notebook.